To me, I love the bosses that really feel like they take like an hour. They almost feel like their own levels versus like, you figure out a few mechanics and you're done. And so this boss, I think we're on like 6 or 7 stages with this boss, right? And so the first stage, you're basically capturing one of Dollface's minions, sacrificing her to the missile launcher, and then using it
to fly.
This
is pretty epic, Jeff. You undersell this game. You're like, I'm not sure about the graphics.
I didn't say I wasn't sure about the graphics. I said coming off after freaking Battlefield on this amazing, Tron-like computer, but no. So so we take her shield down, and then obviously, as you can see, I am super proud of the team. They've done an amazing job.
Wow,
she is great. And so you bring her shield down, which we're going to see in a second. Now we bring in another limousine, which is driven by her buddy. If you can destroy that one, and what's great is if you can see the level, it's all on canyon roads. You're chasing the missile launcher that begins to move in this stage.
And I love
You're
this
chasing
is
the
phase,
limousines.
so it's sort of like all these phases. It really has sort of a narrative to it as you go through.
Absolutely.
A gameplay narrative.
A gameplay narrative, and it really is, like I said, depending on the mode, the difficulty mode you're playing on.
Right.
This is one of those bosses that if you're playing on sort of a bit harder than default, this is an hour boss battle. I mean,
and you can pick, obviously, whatever vehicle you want.
That's right. So as you can see, Sweet Tooth actually can transform into a robot and fly. So this is sort of an air-to-air version of the battle if you want to play that way. But just like sort of traditional Twisted Metal, ran out of turbo. But basically, so if you want to come in and bring flight to it, that's great. But if you want to fight it with the motorcycle with Reaper, who's much more powerful with his special weapon, but obviously it's a ground-to-air battle. So there's all the sort of pros and cons that you expect from sort of a fighting game or a Twisted Metal game, but we're now applying to the boss battles as well. And so, you go, as soon as he knocks her armor off, which hopefully we'll see in a moment, we go to a totally different gameplay style where she's, I'm not going to spoil it, I'll show it to you.
All right, we will see it as
we'll see it in a moment. But as you can see, so now the missile launcher is racing along the road. The limos are trying to stop Sweet Tooth, and he's trying to keep her in there long enough to launch the next missile, which we'll see here. Now, he's obviously playing super fast for live TV. Like I said, I mean, to me, I love like when I play Metal Gear Solid, and those bosses feel like almost relationships you have with these characters. Yep. Now this goes there. Now her shield's going down. Now she's pissed. She's about to launch basically robotic baby heads from her mouth.
My God. So this is what, 7-phase boss? How many
5 to 7. We haven't finished tuning yet. But she's huge. She's absolutely huge.
And how many of these bosses are we going to see throughout the single-player story?
There's 3. It's one-player campaign and also split-screen co-op and online co-op. And every character, one of the things a lot of people online were like, we used to love having all of these characters. And we love all the characters too. But for us, the vehicles are the characters as well. But more importantly, if you look at old-school Twisted Metal games, it really was literally the same game over and over and over, and it was rinse and repeat. Right. Every single character in this game has
a lot of depth,
their own boss, their own levels, their own events within those levels, and it really is meant to be. Oh,
so this is Sweet Tooth's boss.
This is actually Mr. Grimm's story.
Okay.
And you may pick Mr. Grimm and put him in the top. Now we're going so fast. God, I want just for TV. There's so much. That ring you just saw is basically if you get outside that ring for more than 15 seconds, you'll self-destruct. So she's racing along the mountain roads, trying to get you out of that zone while you're fighting.
God of War better watch out.
God of War better. That's right. I will. Oh, shut. Promised I wouldn't cuss. I apologize. That was like Janet Jackson when I nipple slipped. I apologize. Okay, so and now, we're not even going to show you the final stage because I told Drew, who's playing backstage, I said, look, there's a big surprise at the end. Okay. So you think you've killed her, but we're not done yet. So it basically, so if you imagine this kind of stretched out for actual gameplay tuning, you know, those stages, Drew.
No, what I love is it's like, because so many times
don't play anymore. I don't want to see the final stuff.
Pause.
But no, I mean, if you actually, no, it's not on anymore, is it? Okay. Don't.
Wait, someone else stole the control.
It's kind of like, but yeah, so if you actually play through it in the way we're going to tune it, it really is. I mean, you're going to sit there and you're going to be in each stage for a good long time, and it's going to, when you get done, you're going to feel like, holy. Well,
I got to say, really impressive. Twisted Metal, it's coming out later this year in October for PlayStation 3, and if you guys stick around online on GameTrailers.com, Jaffe and I are going to keep chatting, but on TV, we're heading to commercial. We'll be right back.
This Friday, it's Spike's Guy's Choice, with appearances by Harrison Ford, Cameron Diaz, Minka Kelly, Aziz Ansari, Decade of Hotness winner Jennifer Aniston, and more. Friday at 9 on Spike.
Give your taste buds a kick with our new Cajun fish. We've spiced up our wild Alaskan pollock with the New Orleans blend of flavors. Get the whole meal for just $5.99. It's party time. At Long John Silver's, we speak fish.
You look good.
What are you doing?
Fighting cavities? Hi, Mommy.
Whatever they're doing, when kids are chewing Trident, at least they're helping fight cavities.
This is an acceptance letter. It's a diploma. It's a passport. It's a compass. It's a trainer and a coach and the jersey of the greatest team on earth. It's more than a uniform. It's an education you can't get anywhere else. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Try it on at GoArmy.com.
Fact, Chicken McNuggets are great.
Here we go.
Add the sauce, it's like the tick to the McNugget talk. It's like the ping to the pong, the ding to the dong. And now with the new sauces, lips are even smackier, or sweet's even spicier, slam's even dunkier.
Made with white meat chicken and now new sauces. The biggest thing to happen to Chicken McNuggets since Chicken McNuggets happened.
I totally hear what you're saying.
The simple joy of making ooze ire.
Mmm.
Mmm. Here's the great thing about love.